In this video, I'm going to share my experience of producing some work from one of my favourite locations at Cransley Water in England. From this, I took my sketchbook to make a drawing, a watercolour, as well as what I like to call a final piece. I'll be sharing this location and my journey along the bankside where I could find somewhere to park my car and follow this short trail. So one really good thing about this side of Cransley is just how quiet it is and how I've never seen anyone here since coming this side. Obviously the other side is quite hard to access, but I would say this side is just more stunning. Easier for drawing and painting from life. And this takes us to one of my favourite spots just up here. I mean, even looking at it from afar, it just looks so beautiful, and to sit there and draw on this location. I mean, you get that beautiful, you can't really see it with the camera, but with your eyes, those trees have so much contrast. And you have that little bench sort of trunk over there. This is where my paintbrushes froze because it was so cold. They were just going hard in the watercolour. So I'd be really good on a day like today, a bit warmer, just to get more time out here without my hands completely cramping up. And with this place, I see so much potential for composition. I know sometimes it's really easy just to get fixated on trying to make your work, your drawing, look exactly as it appears and draw exactly what you see to the proportions. But with something like this, somewhere like this, I mean, seen in the work, you see it in Constable, in the Masters, they kind of edit and change and take elements from different areas and almost play around, and that's really what I think would work well here. So my first call of action was in creating a quick sketch of some elements I liked in this scene, and from this I could play around making those changes I mentioned earlier, just creating changes in the landscape. Once I was comfortable or had some warm-up practice, I then moved on to some watercolour. Now I really enjoyed the moodiness of these trees, and that was something I hope to capture during this process. And by this I mean that atmospheric feel of the muted colours that force you to look more into the tonal contrast. And this is rather than just creating an explosion of every bold colour on your palette. And one of my favourite things to paint has to be the surface of the water. So with this quick watercolour wrapped up, I knew what I was now looking for in my final piece. So I actually now took the study into my studio and kept it beside me to help me form some of them inspiring ideas. Now once my initial drawing was complete, let's watch the time lapse to reveal the process on this final piece.
Comes too late. Oh traveler, the world is your open gate, and I just stood afraid of fate if I don't take.
Now for some final touches, let's add in some yellow ochre to draw in some colour detail. So here I have produced my final watercolour from the reservoir, and I love the outdoor lighting which really helped bring the scene to life, creating that atmospheric effect like you're really there. So this morning I've come back here just to share the beautiful silhouette and reflection of this place. I've always been captured by it. I think growing up here has captured my imagination. I remember when I was little, there is a very specific tree somewhere over there, kind of the shape of it. I can't explain why, but it's quite a magical looking tree, and that's definitely going to be a feature, I think, in one of my future tattoos, so I'm going to include that as part of the design. And so I love this personal connection with places, motivating me to create even more. So if you guys appreciated watching this and found it somewhat entertaining, there's something really exciting going to be happening on this channel. Essentially, I'm going to be travelling for a very long period of time through Southeast Asia, and seeing parts of the world that not many people get to see, so also documenting that through painting and drawing, daily sketches, daily content. If you are part of the very small audience I have right now, it's going to be amazing for you to follow along with this journey. It's going to have a very kind of art narrative scope. Again, I'm just so interested in a sense of place and geography, sketching and drawing from life. It's just going to be so exciting and raw, and I can really envision the kind of beautiful nature, landscapes, trees But again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.